Imagine this. How can Assam witness one of the worst floods when the Indian Meteorological Department reported nearly a 28% rainfall deficit during this monsoon so far? It sounds impossible. But once you understand how rivers actually work, this flood starts making perfect sense. Almost around 87 people have lost their lives so far, 1.3 lakh people remain affected, and the upper Assam remains the worst affected. So if Assam did not receive excessive rainfall, where did all this water come from? Most people believe that Assam floods only when the Brahmaputra overflows. But that is only a part of the story. Floods are always not determined by how much rain falls over Assam alone. They are determined by where the rain falls across an entire basin. And that's exactly what happened in 2026. You need to understand the catchment area of the Brahmaputra river. Before the Brahmaputra itself reached its peak discharge, several tributaries including Dhansiri, Jhansi, Dikhau, Disang, they began rising rapidly. Intense localized rainfall over the upper catchment of these rivers across parts of Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam have triggered these flash floods. Although both Assam and Nagaland recorded an overall seasonal rainfall deficit so far, a few days of intense rainfall were enough to rapidly increase the river discharge here. These tributaries have smaller and steeper catchments. They respond much faster than main Brahmaputra. The first wave of flooding therefore struck upper Assam through these tributaries. These swollen rivers later on emptied into an already rising Brahmaputra, where the flood situation became much more severe. This teaches us one of the most important concepts in geography. Floods are controlled not just by how much rain falls, but by where it falls. A region can record a seasonal rainfall deficit, but still experiences devastating floods if extreme rainfall is concentrated in upper stream areas. So, Assam floods are a river basin phenomena, not a local weather phenomena. This raises an even bigger question. Why is Assam one of the most flood-prone regions in the world? Why is Brahmaputra so different from other rivers? Why is controlling Brahmaputra is far more difficult than simply building embankments? We will try to understand in the next episode, where we'll try to decode the geography of Brahmaputra basin from the Tibetan Plateau to the eastern Himalayas to the Assam, where floods are a reality every time. Because to understand this Assam flood, you just need not understand only the weather phenomena, you also need to understand the geography of this region.